The old retro stream starting soon screen that I used to use. No music intro here. Welcome to Sunday stream. Sunday stream. Gonna probably be a pretty chill night, I think. I don't know how chill this game actually is, but as far as energy exuded from me is gonna be pretty chill. Might end up also being pretty short. I don't know as far as stream goes, but if it's super short, then I can do something else here. If not, then we'll just call it an early Sunday night. Get our sleep in. This game I've been meaning to play for a while. It's called Alien Squatter. So I'm going to try to start up. I didn't test it out, so we'll see if it works. Mind your ears as I click this. Well, I hear it. I see it. It's also blasting the ears. I apologize. Let's see if the game, if it will capture it. Probably turn it down in my ears as well a bit. Just a bit. The game is just like, no. Also, let's see if my controller works for this. Oh, it does. Okay, so that's good. That's a good sign. Oh, but it does. Oh, boy. Wait. This is why I probably should test before. What if I do this? Let's try this. Let's try this. I mean, if I truly must, I'll just do second. Alright, stand by. I'll do secondary screen. Okay, I think that's gonna work. Alright, so this game's called Alien Squatter. It's a little short RPG from what I understand. Sorry, just changing some things in the background. Alright. So this will probably be a one-shot stream. How do I wanna... Oh, I see. I wasn't understanding the menu. It's like a bar. Of course. Of course. Instructions. Arrow keys. I'm using a gamepad. Interact with people and objects by moving into them. Your goal in Alien Squatter is to escape the slums and start a new life. There are many ways to accomplish this, but most require earning money. The easiest route is to buy a fake ID. Okay. Start a new life. Time in Alien Squatter is divided into days. Each day you wake up with an amount of energy, and every step you take reduces that amount. Gather calories during the day. When you sleep, calories become energy. Watch your energy return to your tent before you run out. If you fall asleep on the street, you will end up in the clinic and your stats may be reduced. If you're running low on energy, use spam for a boost. Some things you do will increase your chance to be sick. Being sick reduces your energy. Your sick chance is reduced by a few points every night. It can also be lowered by medicine. I'm learning here. You have 3 primary stats: physical, mental, social. Determine your success of various challenges such as fighting, bartering, picking pockets, fixing things, and influencing. Gain additional stats randomly when you sleep. The higher they are, the less likely they are to increase. So they can also be raised by certain items. You can lose stats by sleeping in the clinic. One of 3 species. Each species has several unique abilities and a different ending. Your choice of species has no effect on your stats. Sell at the junk shop. Sell it at the barge. Reduce sick chance. Spam. Scanner. Fishing rod. There are many characters in the slums, so meeting certain conditions you can increase your friendship with them. Your friendships in the people. Making friends unlocks various scenes and endings. Alien Squad has many different endings. Your species and friendships can choose or cause different endings. There are also special events that result in unique endings. Can you find them all? Don't run out of energy. Sleeping in the clinic causes you to lose stats. Unless you have a high physical stat, always run from hostile encounters. Getting a job is a fast way to earn money. Various people will offer you work. The amount you can earn is dependent on your stats. If your social stats high, begging by the privilege gate is a good moneymaker. Chat with Chippy the bartender here. Interesting rumors. She offers clues to some of the game's most obscure secrets. Okay. Makes sense to me. The human race is dying. To grow its dwindling population, Earth opens its doors to beings from across the galaxy. Extraterrestrial entrepreneurs and refugees flock to the resource-rich planet. Earth's city of privilege is a utopia of technology and wealth, but outside its fortified walls is a wasteland of poverty, crime, and urban decay. You are a squatter in these slums. Every day is a struggle against starvation, sickness, and violence. If only you could get into privilege, you might have a chance at a better life. Choose my species. Skilled survivor from a frozen and caustic planet. Excrete valuable aromatic oils. Oracle. Highly advanced race and are revered oracle. I can't read for the life of me, Jesus. Psychic. Find hidden treasure using ESP. Your drone can fabricate something awesome for you. Biobot. You're an escaped experiment from a top secret lab. Drink mutagen ooze to increase your abilities. Fugitive scientists are hunting you down. Oh no. Alright, let's try Oracle. My best stat is going to be mental. Worst stat is going to be physical. Choose a save slot. Your data will be automatically saved as I play. Here we go. Data saved. You step out of your tent. You're hungry and your eyes sting from the caustic air. The city looks like a melting plastic toy. I'm trying to make sure, I want to make sure nothing is cut off at the screen boundary things I got going on. City looks like a melting plastic toy. Gain 313 energy from sleep. Severe tent, you're hungry and your eyes sting. Okay. Welcome to the slums. This is a hot, filthy, dangerous place where no one wants to be. Your objective is escape. One way out is to buy a fake ID and pass through the gate to privilege. Fake IDs are sometimes on sale at the junk shop. Save up money and check there often. Interact with things by moving into them. Open the instruments from the menu for more info on the game's systems. Oh, my movement goes. So one space of movement. Your spawning drone hums quietly. With enough raw material, it'll make something awesome. Bring some pods to recycle. Domino Joe. I'm feeling really lucky here. Let's play some Mahjong. Joe wagers 15. Sure. Domino Joe looks desperate. He is betting more than he can afford to lose. Oh no. More than he can afford. Mental 12. Chance 60. Do my best. Failure. Domino Joe. I win, sucker. Don't feel bad. Some folks are just born losers. Lose 15. Gain 3 friendship. Well, oh, I have 78 cash. Pods, junk, stats. Oh, my mental is 12, dude. Fish. It's a fine day. Sit and talk for a while. The old rollout settles in for a long chat. Old Tandy rambles on for a while. It's been a while since the last tsunami. We're probably due for another. At least we'll wash some of the trash out of here. Gain 4 friendship. Chia. Can you share a little food? I'd really appreciate it. I have a family of tapeworms to feed. Forget it. I understand. You gotta look out for yourself. I'm so sorry to bother you. She eats a handful of dirt. I don't have any calories to give you. I apologize. You hear her wandering the park and raving to herself. People say she used to be a teacher. She has socks hang from her clothesline. They are all left socks. Does she have 2 left feet? I'll take her shit. This is Presidenta's tent. She's not inside. Presidenta's tent is full of potted plants. A boombox emits sexy music. You rummage through stuff. I didn't mean to. I didn't think that's... This potted plant is engineered to clean pollutants from the air. Before this area was a slum, city workers planted these all over the place. This one is withered into an ashy husk. You find a recyclable food pod. It once held pizza egg rolls. Pods are an integral part of the squatter economy. The plastic in them is valuable and can be recycled. Visit Shogo on the wharf. He'll pay good money for them. Presidenta looks happily over her garden. Keep out of my garden or I might get unfriendly. Leave. I'm not gonna fight. You could fish here if you had a fishing rod. I'm gonna go fishing. Some to sell in the junk shop. Check them regularly. Find a recyclable beverage pod. It once held artificial blood. Nice. Some change. Nice. You got some money. If that spare change is burning a hole in your pocket, the junk shop is a good place to visit. This spot once held a plant. People have been dumping trash and bodily waste in it. It smells foul. You sift through moldy garbage and excrement. You find nothing of value, and I gain 3 sick. Well, fuck. It's not great. Spare robotic part on the ground. There are bugs living in it. Gain a part. Find recyclable cosmetics pod. It once held fireproof lip gloss. Georgie is asleep on the bench, but he's lucid enough to chat. I'm having a weird dream. What do you think it means? Oh, I was like men. What does men stat mean? Mental. 12. What does chance mean? I don't know what chance I succeed? Chance they succeed? Chance I die? Failure. You analyze Georgie's dream. It's a disjointed series of apocalyptic images. It means nothing to you. Oh well, thanks for trying. Who needs Baldur's Gate 3 when I've got this? A dead body sprawled on the ground. Both its wrists are slit. You search the remains. Gain 20... Jeez. Gaining pod. Fish are bloating in the heat. Blood and guts leak from their numerous bullet wounds. Okay. Am I going to be able to get back up here? A flyer is pasted on the wall. Come by the Church of Jaw for free food. An enlightening conversation, but for Jaw's sake, stop leaving your spam inhalers in the alley. Seriously. I don't think I'm going to be able to get back. I need to make sure I've got the energy to make it back. You have 100 energy left. You will collapse soon. You'd better head back to your tent. Each step you take spends an energy. Sleeping replenishes energy. If you run out, you will end up in the clinic. This costs money and has a chance to reduce one of your stats. Okay, yeah. Oh, fuck. I ran past the... Conserve movements. Squatters dump their trash in this pit. You wade in to look for anything useful. Find nothing but rotten food splinters. I didn't try to go in there. Which house was mine? Oh. I went too far down. I got scared. Pods owned. Give pods. Your spawning drone grinds and shudders as it devours your pods. What is that now? 8%. So one pod ups to 2%. You sleep well. You have learned how to stay asleep by partially asphyxiating yourself. Huh. A bunch of weeds sprung from the ground overnight. The grass around them is dying. They don't look edible. Gain from food. You have a psychic vision of fabulous wealth. It draws you east toward the highway. Draws me east? Calories? Give you energy. When you sleep at night, the calories you collect turn into energy. A hull of it on the ground. It's a comedy movie called Bad Dad Goes Cruisin'. Gain Bad Dad Goes Cruisin'. I'm picking up food. Look at this man. Juliet is dressed like someone from privilege. She wrings her hands anxiously. I'm looking for my brother, Romeo. If you see him, stay away. He's mixed up with some shady people. Find a haul of it. It's a children's movie called Grandpa Lemon Squeezer. Oh, okay. Yeah. Guess. There's a spare robotic part on the ground. It's crusted with dried lubricant. I'm gonna search again. I gained a pod, but gained 3 sick. You sift through moldy garbage next screen. You find a recyclable beverage pod. I should maybe... My sick is 9%. Something... Something tells me getting sick is probably not a good thing. The addict is hostile. She would tear your organs out for a hit of spam. Sweet. Damn. It said to go east, didn't it? Man, I'm losing money. I'm getting attacked. Oh, this looks cool. Look at these people. These people look cool. You find a haul of it on the ground. It's someone's home movie. The disc is labeled Mom's 7th Wedding. Welcome to my shop. Please don't leave. Renee sweats profusely. Here's what I got today. Please buy something. I'm desperate. I have 140 cash. Grenade tooth? Fishing rod? I have no money. Oh, I need that fake ID, though. I don't have... Sign reads Milk Park. This park was once a dairy-themed amusement park. There are hardly any kids on Earth anymore, so the park closed down. Find a haul of it. It's a romance movie called Stroke My Chin. Is that shit I'm supposed to sell, maybe? Restroom is full of biological waste. It's also a base of operation for spam dealers, sex workers, and black market surgeons. You could catch something nasty in there. I'm gonna not risk it. Do I really think I'm gonna get something cool from this? Probably not. You sleep great. You don't wake up to piss even one time. Aw, sound of a smog alarm drifts over the wall from privilege. Got some extra energy because of the food. Find a potato. Contains real potato flavoring. Canned hamburger. Nice. Alright, I'm gonna give her some of my calories. You gave Chia half your calories. Thank you and God bless you. 1 friendship, 1 karma. I win, sucker. Don't feel bad. Some folks are just born losers. Oh, I lost again. I'm always losing. Celebrity trading card. It's a musician named Slurpee. Slurpee. I don't want to go to the hospital. The moment I go to the hospital, I'm scared. Renee's sweat forms a pool on the counter. There must be some mistake. You don't have anything to sell. Okay, so that's not... I have stuff that you can repair. I need the help. Please say yes. Mental 12. Earn up to 120 cash. Lose 25 of 30. Yeah, get to work. You're hunched over a workbench for hours. The smell of burning circuit boards starts making you queasy. Gain $82. Lose 25 energy. Okay. Worth it for the money. A tub of cola-flavored mayo. Gross. I feel like I should just be walking around. It's like early game, and I feel like I should be walking around grabbing shit. Music blasts from the clubber's designer, Comlink. In a place like this, she's just asking to get robbed. I'm not gonna do that. Fuck no. Milos rattles his cup at you. Go on, give me some damn change. It's hot out here and I'm real thirsty. Thanks a million. Gonna go wet my whistle. Milos hobbles toward the nearby club. Well, glad I could help. %10 friendship though. It's cheap to be his friend, I guess. People from privilege often pass here. It's a good place to beg. Earn up to 60, lose 25. Oh, I'm fine there. What is this? The guard eyes you with annoyance. This is the gate to privilege. You can't go through without ID. I'm pretty sure you don't have one. Okay. Romeo's decked out in designer clothes from privilege. What's poppin', sweet thing? I'd love to see you around more often. Let's chat. Gain 9 friendship. That's it. Uprock head spins while chatting with you. Yo, see if you can match the style. Word? You dance a 2-step. Uprock shakes his head sadly. You gotta feel it in your whole body. Keep working on it. Clubber looks bored and antsy. I'm waiting for my friend. Man, she's always late. I'm failing everything. You pass some time chatting with the clubber. They seem distracted. Maybe they think you are annoying. Grilled pigeon foot? The door opens a crack. A hand slips out, gives you a wad of cash. There's spam dust all over it. Whoever's inside must have mistaken you for someone else. Nice. Nice. Here's the entrance to the sewer. Use it as a shortcut to move quickly around the slums. This manhole leads into the sewer. Choking fumes drift out. Hear the scuttering of countless. I'm gonna pass for now. The student looks lost. He wears trendy shades and huffs from a coffee inhaler. He must be from privilege. That energy sound whenever I get to 100 is spooky. I didn't mean to. Okay. Wow. Fine day, Sin. Talk for a while? Old Tandy rambles on for a while. Privilege doesn't print paper money anymore. It's all digital. We've been circulating the same torn up bills around the slums for years. I'm not gonna rob people. I can't. I'm a dumb little mental weakling, too. I don't think my specialty is robbing randos. You sleep well. You've learned how to stay asleep by partially asphyxiating yourself. Skills have improved. Choose a stat. Social. Domino Joe gnaws greedily at a genuine potato. You wonder where he got it. 15 calories. Gain a part. 15 calories. Some change. Celebrity trading cards. An actor named Brother Rice. Brother Rice. Wait, I want to go out and explore more. A chimchilla ambushes you. Her fur gets in your mouth and eyes. She climbs over you. You try to calm her down. Ignoring your soothing words, the chimchilla picks your pockets and scurries away. The bells on her collar ring cheerfully. God! I'm at 20, yeah? Squatters. Here we go again. Failure. How come I failed that every time? And it's apparently a 60% chance, and I just keep failing. Am I that bad? Wait a sec. Another celebrity trading card. It's a politician named Mayor Queenly. He's decked out in designer clothes. What's poppin', sweet thing? I'd love to see you around more often. Let's chat. All I must do is chat to Romeo to gain friendship with him. By climbing across this cable, you could sneak aboard Shogo's barge. 5% chance? That seems like a bad idea. Okay, I'm only at 6% sick. Bertha Goon. Bertha Goon. The roadside memorial is decorated with plastic flowers. Message scrolls on its screen. In memory of Willie Wiley. May Ja rest his soul. Please don't text and drive. Oh. Dead bodies sprawl on the ground. It appears to have been run over by a car. You search the remains. Cars melting in the sun. Pigeon made a nest inside. Maybe they scavenged something. Cars filled with shattered plastic. Among the wreckage, you find an animal mask. Huh. Brr. 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 Have my calories. Gain a friendship, gain a karma. Sure. 60% chance. There we go. You dirty cheat. I'm never playing with you again. Wait. No, I didn't cheat. I didn't cheat. It's a fine day. Sit and talk for a while. Old Rollet settles in for a long chat. He rambles on for a while. You can make anything out of plastic. We got plastic clothes, implants, and food. I hear they're making kids out of plastic now. Crazy, right? Day 4. You sleep okay. You only have one nightmare. You are sick. Your energy is halved? Oh, what the fuck? Being sick sucks. Open the menu to check your sick chance. It's always at least 5%. If it gets too high, you can lower it with medicine. Go find Doc and buy some. Your sick chance also lowers slightly when you sleep. How did my sick get to 5%? I thought it was at like 3% or something. Oh, I move slow too. Look at me. Oh, no. This cow is the mascot of a dairy company. It's a little misleading since most milk now comes from eels. The only remaining cows live in zoos. Horror movie called Hell Shit 3. I Feel Down. How the hell am I supposed to get to the doctor when I can barely move? Where is the doctor? I'm concerned. I feel like I need to... I need to already get back. Spare robotic part? Oh no, see, I don't think I'm gonna get back. This is where I'm gonna get sent to the hospital, isn't it? I fucked up. I feel like I fucked up. No! I need to stop searching through that stuff. I'm just making myself more sick. No! You sleep great. Your ears are congested, so everything is quiet. Dead cicadas litter the park. The smog index must be high today. Wait, what's in this? Oh, so here's all the different... Oh, collectibles. Collectibles, I see. Oh, you can read. I see. $85? We've lost him to gambling. It's a fine day. Sit and talk for a while. The highway used to be the main route into privilege. Folks fly to the city now. Driving through the slums is too upsetting. Gain 5 friendship. Oh, there's money. How much money do I currently have? 376? Pigeon licks its fur. No, I'm not robbing people. I didn't read it. Presidenta spots the rose you're carrying and her eyes light up. Oh, is that for me? You shouldn't have. Sure. Takes your rose. That's a handsome flower. You're real sweet. Lose a rose, gain 5 friendship, gain a karma. Good on me. I need these pods. I feel like I need to collect the pods because the pods are gonna get me something. Something worth it. Howdy, y'all. Mighty fine day we got here. I'd love to take you on my bike out, but the darn thing is acting crazy. Ragtime seems frustrated. Snout is pouring blood. What, do you need parts? Bike is battered and caked with dirt. My bike has been acting up all day. You seem smart. Maybe you can fix it. It says 60%. I can't pass any checks in this game. Bike is a wreck. You don't even know where to start fixing it. Ah, shoot. Well, thanks for taking a look. Guess I'll just have to figure it out. Car is hostile? A hostile car? What the hell? I'm losing money. Iceberg is concealed beneath mounds of glittering jewelry. Yo, what's good with you? I don't know. What is good with me? Shoki wipes his brow and beams warmly. Hello, friend. You look starved. A flavorful bowl of curry should set you right. For a mere 22, you get a steaming bowl of delicious curry. Gain up to 50 calories. Social 7 discount. Sure. Spicy curry is like a hot coal in your stomach. Your sinus membranes run. You sweat profusely. I mean... Nice. Beyond this wall is a subway system. Subway was closed a few years ago. People of privilege didn't think it was bourgeoisie. Bourgeois. Enough. Bourgeois. Bougie. Bourgeois. Bougie. Bourgeois. Bougie. What is the chance that I'm going to be very disappointed by whatever this machine gives me? You sleep great. A power transformer explodes and all the electricity in the slums goes out. You rarely experience such darkness. Skills have improved. Alright, I'm going to increase physical, even though I can't be just a piece of shit, you know? Someone dropped a pretzel outside your tent. Never mind, it's just feces. Excellent. I need to see what's on the bottom left part of the map. Mosquito? The hell? Hey, find a sewing drone you can repair. Gain a junk. Wait, I can't. Navigating poorly. I need to buy like a fishing rod, don't I? Probably. 5 calories. Shogo's ears twitch angrily. It's private property, stay away from there. I don't know what the parts do. Hall of It on the ground. It's a superhero movie called Suicide King vs. Infinity. Of course. Gangsters are hunched over a table, playing mahjong. The plastic eyes smolder with hostility. This looks like trouble. Flee. Wait, so that's just what happened? Okay, so I don't think I'm allowed. Popular nightclub in the slums. Billboard targets all the gangsters who hang around the wharf. Alright, I just don't think I'm wanted. This graffiti says last man. It looks new. There's a coded message scrawled beside it. You decrypt the code. It's a common cipher used by the armed forces. The message reads, more graffiti coming soon. Fight on. Some kind of flyer. Oh boy. Celebrity trading card. Gore Nutbanger. So if I'm to read this correctly then, like we go to gifts, no, holovids. You would assume there's the park, there's the wharf, highway, rail yard, and downtown. Yo, my church is closed, but I'm still doing Jaw's work. What can I do for you? I'll pray. Petra looks delighted. The two of you kneel together. Ja, if everyone needs shoes, why aren't we born with them? Amen. True. The albino possum. Possum is fat and greasy. It's eating a food wrapper. Not the albino possum. Biography movie called Jaws Girl. Greetings, gentle being. How may I serve you today? Doc's robe is smeared with viscera. She wipes at it with a soiled glove. Medicine? Organ transplant? Sell fluids? Oh, no. Oh, God, no. It's a religious movie called My Mom and My Wife. My Mom and My Wife? Oh no, am I gonna have enough energy here? Spare robotic part. Oh, uh-oh. Leave me alone, pigeon! addict is hostile. Fucking, my money. Most animals can't live with all the pollution. Pigeons and possums are the exception. They're survivors. Someday they'll replace us all. Someday they'll replace us all. It's up to 38%. You sleep okay, you feel a migraine building, but it never quite manifests. You hear Chia singing a lullaby to her tapeworm. Great. Jello cake. How do I get that? Oh, it's on the other side. Fuck. Fountain is full of milk. Koi swim in the curdled liquid. Squatters use this fountain as a toilet, so the fish are not safe to eat. Oh. Oh, no. Celebrity Guts Stockman. Guts Stockman. Alright, I need to buy something. Ray examines your goods and drips sweat all over them. She makes you an offer. 66. 66. Alright, I'll buy that. Get my social up, you know? So that then this is even cheaper to buy, the fake ID. I think that's the smart thing to do. What is this back here? Is this anything? The robot jolts to life. She snatches a robotic part from your hand and welds it to herself. Before you can say anything, she shuts down again. Gain a friendship. Oh, I'm building the robot. How many parts do I have? 3 more? The robot comes alive. I am Omni. I was once a very good robot, but I'm having a bad year. I need parts. Please and thank you. Omni shuts down again. All right, so we can see we're doing good. We're kind of doing good. All right, but we know what to do with the parts now. See, we understand. Nice. Okay. I'm just like, okay. Quasar blocks the door of the club with a scaly, meaty arm. Gotta pay the cover if you want in. That'll be 50. Do I have 50? You ain't got enough. Yeah, I just bought something that. Romeo's decked out. What's poppin', sweet thing? I'd love to see you around more often. Let's chat. Why do I keep getting attacked by bats? Bats. Gonna give him more. Man, this guy was not looking that there was cash right next to him. There was cash right next to him. Since we're getting a lot of repeated dialogue things, don't be surprised if you see me like not read out everything as we do that, you know. I think it'd be foolish to. I just chat with you all day. I've never met anyone quite like you. That's impressive because I've lived a long time and met lots of folks. Tan gives an grin. There we go. Lots of sick folks live in the slums. Leprosy and cancer are all over the place. Medicine can cure that stuff, but who can afford it? Sure. Let him win. I win, sucker. I don't feel bad. Some folks are just born losers. I need them on my side. I need my neighbors to be on my side. I'm gonna get that ID though. A hungry mosquito prowls outside your tent. Looks huge. If it got in, it'd probably kill you. Stop Someone left a religious pamphlet outside your tent. It's titled, Your Place in Jaw's Harem. Excellent. Dead pigeon. It's full of valuable implants. Nice. Pick it all up. The city is a melting pot for different species. With all the mutations from pollution, the variety of life forms is staggering. Get you half your calories. I think it's proportional. Wait, no, you only get one friendship. One friendship, or I misread the thing. I thought I was getting a bunch more. That's a shame. There's a part. What a shame. How do I get the thing up there? How do I get up there? Get up. 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 One of these days I'll fight the people in there. Mother of Blood Scald. Child, please inspire someone to rewrite the Bible. It's full of good stuff, but it's just so boring. Yeah. Yep. But I'd rather hang out here. The people are more real. Gain 9 friendship. Pizza sauce. Pizza sauce. Oh, I need to go up there. Fuck. Get up there next time. Todd Gonzalez. Todd Gonzalez. Todd? Wait, what is this? Oh. Ah. Give pods. Spawning drone, grind, and shutter says devours your pods. Nice. Nice, nice. I'm never going to the hospital. Huge flock of pigeons defecates all over the park. It sounds like the relaxing patter of a gentle rain. You smell rancid smoke. You wonder if old Tandy is cooking a dead person again. You have a psychic vision of fabulous wealth. It draws you toward the park. The park? Where's the park? Rude. It's a fine day. Sit and talk for a while. Squatters should work tomorrow together. Instead, we steal from each other. We're no better than the folks in privilege, just poorer. Glory star. Okay, I wanted to explore. $420. A lot of search level 2. Mental +1. Well, I don't have money for anything, so. I love that sound effect. Comes live. I've been a race car driver, lawyer, and clown, among other jobs. I'd like to try something new. Okay, I said I would explore the up area. Is this the park? Cannibal? I'm so weak. I'm just being bullied left and right. It's quite rude. The cultist chants a prayer and makes a peace sign at you. Yo, homie, praise Jah. Yo, homie. Family movie called The Airtight Nun. A rose? An electric raspberry scent wafts from this mold. Your mouth waters. You want to eat it, but the mold is watching you with hostility. It might try to kill you. Well, I don't want to be in the green, then. What is that? I don't want to know what's in there, up there. I truly don't want to know. What do I do up here? There's an open vent on the roof. You climb into it. Ah! I snuck in! Oh, there's so many people here. El Hitter and the boys are grooving on stage. They sound awesome but look sick. They're exhausted from performing 90 hours a week. Being a musician must not pay much. This person is dancing badly. They stare fixedly at a nearby person's butt. I'm not gonna pickpocket. I'm Maxie, the world famous sumo wrestler. I'm sure you've heard of me. You seem cool. Let me buy you a drink. Sure. Sure. Maxie buys you a sake bomb. You get a good buzz. He regales you with tales of matches he has won and women he has slept with. Dope. Chippy shakes a martini and splashes slime everywhere. Hello there. It's loud in here tonight, right? What can I get you? There's a tip jar on the counter. A sign on it reads, just put the tip and see how it feels. Oh, you drop a tip in and Chippy dances. Oh. Pot. Slot machine beeps and flashes enticingly. Games like this are a scam. You probably shouldn't waste your money. Drop your money in. The wheels of the slot machine whirl. Laser light fills the room and fanfare blares. Despite all that, you don't win anything. Listen, dirtbag, you aren't allowed back here. Now scram. Okay. I'll leave then. Hey, I got a new rose for you. That's a handsome flower, real sweet. Adult movie called Grandpa Lemon Squeezer. Wait, wasn't there another? Was that the adult version? Is that what I'm learning? A huge flock of pigeons defecates all over the park. It sounds like the relaxing patter of a gentle rain. Someone left a religious pamphlet. It's titled Your Place in Jaws. Oh, we've already read that. Nice. Alright, oh, shit. I need a lot of pods. Pods. We're pod focusing right now. I keep thinking, like, the hair here is a pod. For privilege, I'd rather hang out here. Man, my friendship with Omni's 40. Romeo 39. TG Friday. TG Friday is such a good name. TG Friday. It's a war movie called Down 11 Black. Down 11 Black. Rio Town. I don't think getting anything, these cards, is giving me anything super worthwhile. Oh, there's a part. Ah. Folks in the slums always talk about rising up and destroying privilege. It's never happened. We're too hungry and stoned to do something like that. Let him win. I win, sucker. Just constantly just be like, yeah. For friendship. Okay, I think every 10 calories you give her, I think you get 1 friendship. We're up to 70. Oh man, it's gonna be awesome. I can feel it. You walk out of your tent and step in pigeon crap. Nice. Nice. Robot is getting there. Rude. Damn it. I'm trying to fix your bike. I'm trying so hard. You don't know how hard. Oh, there's things there. There's so many pods. Holy shit. I knew I shouldn't have. Fuck. I have enough energy to get back. Pod recycling is big business here. I've seen gangs go to war over pods before. Folks killing each other over trash. It's a damn shame. Don't I know it? 86. I better get like 1,000,000 stats for doing that. Smog index is high. Spend the whole night choking. Several new tick bites. Oh boy. Tamale. Hey, I got a rose for you. I wonder what my karma is getting me. Oh wait, can I? Oh, that's how I could have just been doing that. Oh fuck. Ah shit. Just running past money. Good stuff. Good stuff. Donation, sure. Thanks, homie. You can't buy your way into heaven, but I won't stop you from trying. Excellent. Doodle dip. Doodle dip. 140. Sure. I have so much to give. Folks in privilege are buying up land in the slums now. Before long, the squatters will be pushed into the ocean or the lifeless wastes. Sure, let them win. I win, sucker. Don't feel bad. Yeah. Alright, 5 more pods. 5 more pods! TG Friday screeches all night. She must be suffering from withdrawal. The sun shines through a hole in your tent. You have a blistering sunburn on your face. Oof. Dead pigeon. Cool. I have no business robbing people. It'd be quite pathetic for me to try. Do it, do it. Enter a sewer. The walls are caked with biological waste. I just wanted to try it out. Okay, so it looks like it maybe... Is this diagonal? No, this is the upper left corner, right? Yeah. Got some weird patterns going on. Huh. Is it random where I get thrown out? Hmm. Secret beverage. Find and drink a concealed beverage. I couldn't even see it. Now that we're best pals, I'm gonna let you in on a secret. I've killed a few folks. Oh, don't worry about them though. They all deserved it. He winks at you and laughs. Okay. There are lots of gangsters in the slums. They're kind of like the police around here. They have all kinds of implants and act real crazy. Gain 5 friendship. I win. I win. I win. Your ears are congested, so everything is quiet. Some new sores opened up during the night. The addict is fighting. Confetti gun that I can repair. Yup. I keep thinking, hello. I keep pressing the button because I think I have to like advance the dialogue. How much money? I never have any money because I keep giving it to the one guy who's a gambling addict. This is rough. This is rough. How close is Omni to 52%? That's not too bad. So what's the game about? Kind of hard to, well, not too hard to explain. You're like an alien squatter, which I guess is why it's called the alien squatter. You come down to Earth. I think it said it was Earth, and it's a pretty bad state. The planet is clearly, and you're just trying to make it day to day. And I think you're trying to gain enough money to buy an ID to get out of the slums. But something tells me that it's not going to be as great of a time outside of the slums or something. Celebrity trading card, it's Headhunter. Oh, Headhunter, that's a great one. Maybe. I don't know. I wouldn't know. Yo, honey, you really light up the world. You deserve better than all this. We should leave this dump. We should. mostly. That's true. I get up to the place called Privilege, and they're gonna start asking me money. All right, I'm gonna fix this guy's bike. It's gonna work this time. Nice. Pry a possum from the exhaust. Yahoo! You made my day. 7 friendship. Gain a karma. It's an anime called Boys Bio Warrior Peach Pie. That's my favorite anime. That might be... A snail sparkles with golden ooze. Failure. As if it was going to work. Buy a fish. It definitely won't kill you. Only 9 cash. Lose 9. Gain 20 calories. Gain 5 friendship. Gain a sick. I buy a fresh fish. It is rank and bloated. It has been shot by a gun. Since hardly anyone smokes anymore, Octopuff is a mascot to encourage the few remaining smokers to smoke 8 times more. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I respect that. Thank you so much for sharing your food. Your kind heart is a blessing from Ja. She just shyly takes your hand. Oh, the smoking octopus is working on you? The smoking octopus advertisement working? You give Chia half your calories. Thank you, and Ja bless you. Yeah. Sit and talk for a while? Yes. Folks from Privilege come to the slums sometimes. Most of them are young people looking for excitement or trying to score spam. 45. See, this guy, I keep betting and then letting him win. I win, sucker. Don't feel bad. Some folks are just born losers. How much more? I know I can be a real jerk sometimes. Thanks for being my friend anyway. Joe drapes his arm around you. I mean... 27%? It's horrible. Your spawning drone grinds and shudders as it devours your pods. A minute later, it ejects a warm, spongy shard of crystal. You take the crystal from the spawning drone. It feels wet and spongy. The drone's work is done. It folds into a glider and drifts away. Gain a brain shard. Harnessing your psychic energy, the brain shard will transport you back to your tent. You can activate it from the main menu. Be careful though, it's not entirely reliable. It will transport you back to your tent. What do you mean it's not reliable? Oh boy. Oh boy, should I test it out? You gaze into the brain shard and concentrate. With a surge of psychic energy, you teleport home. Huh. That's what that's what I'm trying to test. I was like, well, is it gonna teleport me somewhere else, which would be catastrophic, or is it gonna or just fail to work? You sleep great. You dream that you are dead. Also, I'm playing this free game because all these fancy people with their Baldur's Gate 3. This is my Baldur's Gate 3. Baldur's Gate. You dream you're dead. Great. This is my RPG experience. During the night, acid rain melted through your tent. Gain energy. Sleep and food. It's a fine day. Sit and talk for a while. The wall between the slums and Privilege was built a few years ago. Tsunami hit and the wall was erected to keep Privilege from flooding. Okay, so I don't need to collect pods anymore. Because the thing has been built. Investor pet? Omni comes alive. If you help me, we can be friends. I will not be your servant, though. I'm not that kind of robot anymore. Fair. 60%. 60%. Okay, so now I think I need to focus on just money. I just need money. The roach is hostile. Its psychic presence enters your mind. Suddenly you are filled with self-loathing. Fight. Through force of will, you resist the roach's mental attack. Before the insect can try again, you crush it into the ground. I gained 49 calories. Nice. Organ legger? What? Fuck. Not fair. $5 is nothing. I can spare $5. I mean, what does getting pods do at this point for me? Also, look at that giant bird. What the hell? Bird? Job, please send all those annoying pigeons into privilege. Amen. Amen. I thought this was gold for a bit. It is not. It is not gold. Let's sneak onto that guy's barge. Yo, honey, you really light up the world. You deserve better than all this. Do I, though? It's a handsome flower. Presidenta, keep bringing me roses. I might start to like you. Her smile's big and wet. Help yourself to my garden. Oh, garden? Garden sharing? The sweet fruit is tangy and salty. As you eat it, you feel queasy and break into a sweat. Oh shit, it's making me sick. It's artificial fruit made from plastic. The gummy flesh of the funky fruit is cloyingly sweet. Feels strange after eating it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You feel strange. Gravity suddenly disappears. You hug the ground, hoping that you don't suddenly launch into the atmosphere. Uh-oh. You feel strange. You suddenly realize that the ground is above the sky. When you look at the sky, you are actually looking down. You cannot believe that you never noticed this before. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Guys, I don't feel so good. You feel strange. You remember where you left that comm link you lost 13 years ago. You feel strange. The souls of every living thing you have ever killed live within you. Your mind is flooded with their memories. Oh, I think I already talked to him. Oh, I'm just gonna sleep it off. The siren blares all night. Someone in privilege left their car alarm on. You're awoken by old Tandy telling a stupid joke. What can I do with pods at this point? Does anyone else want pods? I win! I lose. Folks underestimate me because I'm a robot. After the robot rebellion, robots were all made stupid and sterile. I fixed myself, though. Good for him. I'm being attacked again. Left and right. Money, money, parts. Money and parts. God, if I wasn't so weak, I wouldn't be getting attacked constantly. I feel, or I'd be able to fight back or something. Stuff that you can repair. Get to work. Go. 115 bucks. You are hunched over workbench. Worth it. I mean, I maybe I need to just start working for my money. Get a job. Get a job, as the kids say. GG Friday screeches all night. She must be suffering from withdrawal. Sound of a smog alarm. Killing folks really gets my lubricant oozing. I get all randy just thinking about it. We should kill someone together sometime. Tandy rubs your shoulders and purrs mechanically. This is my best friend, I think. Us park squatters have to stick together. Outside this camp, there are gangsters, organ leggers, and human traffickers. It's an ugly world. What else? I'm trying to think. Who else would want these pods? Pods. With the doctor? Doctor? Sell fluids? I'm afraid to pick any of these options. I'm gonna be honest. Your fluids look ripe for harvesting. I will offer 25. Lose 50 of 197. 50 energy for 25 bucks. There's a hint of excitement beneath the placid expression. I will pay 100. What organ? Oh, so lose stats for money. I'm not that desperate yet. I'm planning a future for us. I want to be together with you. Now give me a kiss. Romeo is, trying to make his moves on me. I feel like I should probably get a fishing rod, right? Petra gazes thoughtfully across the ocean. You join her. After a while, she strikes up a conversation. People often ask how I know Ja is real. Since you and I are tight, I'll tell you the truth. I have no idea, but if she isn't, this world is even worse off than I thought. I really hope heaven has lots of food and no cops or tourists. Amen. No cops. No cops in my heaven. I don't think the pods are going to do anything yet for me at this point. I don't think it'll do anything. There you go. Failure. Of course. Of course. I'm too afraid to use the mine crystal. I'm too afraid. It's so hot that your tent is melting. Gooey plastic drips on you all night. You can barely see the sun through all the smog, but somehow it's still hot as hell. Accurate. Accurate to real life. I feel like I shouldn't be getting close to Romeo. I feel like something bad's gonna happen to me. This really is just dystopia simulator. Yeah, basically. I think that's kind of the point. I think it's supposed to make you feel like, yep, this is the equivalent of like in a what's the word I'm looking for? In a slightly exaggerated way, and obviously with the backdrop of like, oh, you're an alien coming down to like, I think it's supposed to paint like this is the kind of shitty life that there are people that have to deal with, kind of thing. I have stuff that you can repair. I need to help. Yes. I'm so smart. I need the money. I need the money. Give me money. And like you only have like, you barely have like any energy to like go anywhere. I need these parts. I need all this. I need it all. Great. It's an action movie called Baby with a Gun. Baby with a Gun. Folks come to Earth from across the galaxy. That's because the humans give them all tax breaks. Otherwise, this crappy planet would be deserted. With 4 energy to spare. I sleep terribly again. Your stomach is burning. It could be stress or some kind of abdominal parasite. Hey. Social. Your comlink says it's only 42 degrees Celsius. Winter is coming early this year. You have a psychic vision of fabulous wealth. It draws you toward the park. I don't know where the park is. Which area is the park? Park? Psychic senses draw you to the spot. A sort of valuable spill from the mangled corpse of a robot. Okay, I guess that's the park. Nice. Okay, I've got some money. We have money. Okay, I get stats up. See, this is the thing. Do I now just hoard the money until I get to 4,100? Or do I... Cool's tent? Oh, see... I think I could actually do some good work with the fishing rod. Use a fishing rod at a fishing spot to catch fish and junk. You can fish a limited number of times each day before running out of bait. More expensive rods carry more bait. Yeah, the thing probably would have given me more energy if I cooled my tent. I don't... I'll do the fan. Fan keeps your tent cool and helps you sleep. Owning a fan increases the amount of energy gained each night. Okay. Alright. Yep. Alright. But I'm back to having, like, no money. It's fine. It's fine. I can fish now. You'd never believe I'm gonna be the world's greatest fisherman now. There you go, friend. It better be a lot of energy. I don't know much about you, but if you like flowers, you can't be all bad. We should go out sometime. Presidenta folds you firmly into a hug. Nice. I heard that privileged government is making slavery legal again. That's no big deal for me. I'm a robot, so I've always been a slave. Rough. 63? $63? You stay cool and sleep great. You lie in the fetal position and clutch your fan to your chest. Nice. Here we go. Here we go. You yawn, and trash blows into your open mouth. You have a psychic vision of fabulous wealth that draws you west toward the rail yard. West? West? Okay. West. Wait, is this not a thing? Fuck. Still don't know how to navigate. Good on me. Alright, with such a high mental stat, I think it's gonna be worth it for me to work here every time I can, every day I can. It costs 25 energy, but getting a nice chunk of change is probably the way to get money at this point for me. Hey, a rose. An adventure movie called Christ of the Aztec Apocalypse. Now it's a makeshift clinic. Someone inside is moaning in pain. I found the thing. 56 calories, 50 bucks. Nice. Nice money. Religious person? I think I can fish right there. There's like a few spots that I've run into. I'm going to try that down here. Make donation. Thanks, homie. You can't buy your way into heaven, but I won't stop you from trying. I need to just stop giving money like this. Ja, help all the addicts get clean. If you can't do that, then help them get the spam they need. Okay, you unfold your fishing rod. Shit. Nice. You're real in a fatty masquerade. It's really fat. You can barely lift it. 6 calories. 22 calories. Hot sea bream. This fish lives in acidic water. Some trash? Fuck. Out of bait. Okay. Oh fuck, I gotta get back. I gotta make it back. Gotta make it back. Making it back. Making it back. Making it back. I could share my 125 calories. Us park squatters have to stick together. Outside this camp, there are gangsters. I'll keep reading that line. Okay, let them win. Alright, we're working. We're doing well here. You hug your fan like it's your best friend. Its vibrations massage you to sleep. Nice. Some new swords opened up. Oh. Bummer. Wait, I can fish here, right? Slimy ooze fish. Dark sleeper. I know there's like a, what, here it is. Catalog, fish. If you're really going, if you're a collection freak, get all the fish. A turtle is smashed in the road. The crusty corpse is buzzing with insects. I'm not eating that. Don't put that on me. Nice. Fixing bikes. This arch once made the entry to a historic temple. The temple was bulldozed long ago and replaced by this highway. How much is a lottery ticket, do you think? Got a lottery ticket. They're a great deal, only 9. Sure. Here's your ticket. It's a lucky one. Want to buy another? One little ticket could change your life. Ticket number is 453. Sure. 620. Bought 2 lottery tickets. A wise investment. Iceberg holds out a gem-encrusted inhaler of spam. Only 82 bucks a hit. I say no to drugs. Fuck. Well, shit. Can't even rely on my mental stat. I wonder what investor pet means. I'm so curious, but it's a lot of money. It's so tempting. Also going to check on what that thing is there in the ooze. I must know. Wait, what did he say? Petra gazes thoughtfully across the ocean. You join her. After a while, she strikes up a conversation. I see Jaw's handiwork every day. Pigeons taste great and breed like crazy. That's Jaw helping us out. We dump trash in the ocean and the fish become toxic. That's Jaw teaching us a lesson. Jaw's everywhere if you know how to look. I don't know. We're going to find out. Wait, this is going to spit me back. Oh, no. I just realized. This is going to be all the way back down here, isn't it? Oh, no. Please work. Construction just began on a flying city. 4 folks already brought every piece of property in it. Whole city is being built only for 4 people. 80 bucks? Dude. So apparently if I don't have enough energy to get back home, I apparently pass out in the streets and get taken to the hospital, which I'm afraid to do. You feel numb. There must have been some painkillers mixed in with something you ate today. Cool. You tune into the lotto drawing on your comm link. The winning number is announced. Unsurprisingly, none of your 2 tickets. Great. Unsurprisingly, I didn't win the lottery. I'm shocked. Looking for my brother Romeo. He's mixed up with some shady people, I know. Next time for sure. It's an art movie called Girlfriend Number 1. $120, nice. A parrot? Pod pet? Pod pet? Business deed. Business deed. Can I start a place of business instead of just trying to leave? Serial killer named Toilet Man. Mr. Dio. Mr. Dio. Nice. You hear the faint sound of someone sobbing. It's coming from the concrete structure to the southeast. Southeast. Concrete structure. Concrete structure. A dead body is sprawled out. Its head is mostly detached. You search the remains. Okay. How close am I to Romeo? 95%. Romeo. Where art thou, Romeo? Who is crying? Who's crying? It's a musical called Koala Struttin'. Fashion designer named Honda Drop. Honda Drop. Honda Drop. Nice. A crab. Oily margarine seeps out of growth. Some trash. Perfect. Too expensive. Folks in the slums always talk about rising up and destroying privilege. It'll never happen. We're too hungry and stoned. Yep. Oh shit, I didn't mean to rob him. No, I robbed someone. You throttle the student. He throws down his purse and runs off. Oh shit. Well, I had karma to give, I think. I had karma to give. I already searched that. Damn. I didn't mean to rob him. I clicked the wrong thing. Your fan keeps you comfortable, but it's really loud. It wakes you up several times in the night. Day 24. An annoying advertising jingle is stuck in your head. You have a psychic vision of fabulous wealth. It draws you west towards the rail yard. West. West. Wow. Instant grapes. Instant grapes. Grab your instant grapes. It said west, yeah? I would always have to... I never know the right way to navigate. Comlink boost, fake ID. You could swipe it while the shop. No, don't steal. No stealing from the nice shopkeeper. Dare I go see what's up? I might as well. I'm gonna try it. Fuck it. Buster lies in the sludge. His entire body is rotting away. I got leprosy real bad. This toxic sludge helps with the pain, but I need some medicine. You need medicine? Dude, I'm sick for 23% now just by walking through that. Oh, God. Oh, shit. No. Oh, no. $82 per dose. An injector of medicine. It's rusty and has blood in it. On it. Damn. I can use the medicine on myself. But I really want to try to bring it up to that guy up there. Jaw, thanks for all the good stuff in this world. I can't remember any of it right now, but thanks. Beep boop beep boop boop. The medicine? I think it was like what? They were selling it to me for, it was like 83. You hug your fan like it's your best friend's vibrations massage you to sleep. Nice, another stat. Let's go social. You hear Chia singing a lullaby to her tapeworms. Gross. Privilege doesn't print paper money anymore. It's all digital. We've been circulating the same torn up bills around the slums for years. Getting a job, working. All right, here we go. Cologne gland. Do I get the parrot pod pet thinking that that's something to do with my pods? Can I give my pods to the parrot and something happen? Is that what this is saying? Do I just, out of pure curiosity, invest 600? Picasso the parrot regards you wearily. I suppose you're my new master. If I kill myself, it's not your fault. That's just how I am. Great. You have a pet. Cool. There are several potential pets in Alien Squatter. But you can only have one at a time. While you have a pet, opportunities to gain other pets will not occur. Okay, so... I got a pet. Picasso seems especially glum right now. It's probably pointless, but you try to cheer him up. Picasso is tearing his feathers out. You hold him until he calms down. He whispers, "I hate everything but you." You gain some love with your pet. Feels good, right? As your pet love increases, your pet will help you out more. Depending on your pet, they might find food, cash, or items more frequently. Oh, no! I mean, it is wholesome. But I got the pet that's gonna give me pods. I don't want pods. I don't need pods anymore. I should have gotten the investor one. Fuck. But now I feel too attached to the parrot. He hates life except for me, he just said. I can't trade him now. I feel I'm in too deep at this point. We're in way too deep. This is my pet. He's gonna be useless to me, but he's mine now. Damn it. Wow. I think I just succeeded 15% chance. You do a few windmills and a sweep drop. Up rock nods appreciatively. You pumped up the jam. I did punch up the jam. That's right. Don't you forget it. Don't you forget it. Oh, I need to find something else. Casso flies off and returns with a pod. I found a shiny. Maybe life is worth living after all. I love my parrot friend, but he's dumb. I don't need the pods. Fuck. Maybe, let me go to instructions. Oh, sell it at the barge. Wait. Okay, I could have sworn I remembered. Okay, so but at the start of the game, I went through all these menus things. So, okay, I was like, wait, there's gotta be something there. I was like, there's gotta be something else I can do with these pods other than my brain shard. Our time will be soon. I'm making arrangements. Is, Romeo's at 100. Nice. At the barge? Oh, here we go. Well, what do you need? Scavenge? For $80, I'll let you go on my barge and keep whatever junk you find. Sure, let's try it. The barge is open. Walk across the gangway. Don't make a mess. Failure. 1 junk. 2 junk. Oh, see, look at this. This is actually pretty good for me. If my mental stat is high, so I can, in theory, I'm changing 80 cash for the attempts at, like, if I just find 2 junks, I think that I made up my money, right? Nice. This is we're doing it. Oh, this is great. This is great. I'm fucking rich now. I'll pay $18 per pod. Plastic market is stable. Yeah? Yeah? Sugar loads your pods into the liquefier and hands you a wad of cash. Look at that. You show IQ a video of your catches. You bag some nice fish. You got 8 species. 40 friendship. Unicorn Gobby. You're a fine fisher, much better than that tuna guy. He just shoots them with his gun. Disgraceful, really. Icky scowls and empties her pipe. I dig your moxie. Fishing takes dedication. You remind me of myself when I was just a spore. Nice. Okay, so they like that I fish. Fishing friends. Dude, I got 618. I got money. I got money. I want the money. The money is mine. Leave me alone. You're right. Leave me alone. We're gonna have to do this. All Tandy drops a glob of bloody viscera in your hand. I carved this off one of my victims. It's my way of saying that I love you. Okay, Tandy, scares me. You've done so much for me and my tapeworms. Someday, hope I can do something for you too. She hugs you. You feel the tapeworms writhing in her guts. That is disgusting. But I'm gonna keep giving her tapeworms some food. Blow up doll? My stomach is empty. My life is empty. What's the point of going on? Casa looks hungry. You share your food. I have to feed my pet? Oh, I can't stay mad at him. Oh shit, I'm sick. Well. Picasso flies towards the wharf. When he returns, he is withdrawn and anxious. Pod prices are average today. What's the point of anything? North toward downtown. Oh, I'm sick. I'm sick. I'm sick. It's caught up to me. I'm sick. I see the thing. I love working when I'm sick. Use the medicine. Or I gamble. Mental? This is an investment. Investment for the future. Three junk, $99. Love it. I'm sure after a nice night's sleep, I'm sure after a nice night's sleep, the sickness will go away. Yeah, that's the way to handle it, I think. Dual hot wink. Oh, those are artificial. Fuck. Here we go. How do I get home? Mosquito. Fuck. Ugh. Picasso looks hungry, but you don't have any food. My stomach is empty. My life is empty. Uh-oh. Oh no, I didn't get any food back there. Pod prices are just terrible. Okay. Okay. Pod prices are bad. Oh, look at me. I'm not sick anymore. Look at that. Just one bad day. One bad day. I found a shiny. Great. Love you. Folks always complain about the weather. That's the greenhouse effect. Before most of them died, those humans did a real number on the atmosphere. I know, humans suck, man. Chimchilla. As you speak soothingly to the chimchilla, she snuggles against your neck. She seems friendly. Kill her. Toss the chimchilla over a wall. She'll probably be back. Great. Blenny. Blenny. Gotta make sure I have food for my pet next night. Nice. Pods. See? The mental stat raised, so now I can make more money by working. It's that grind mindset. More mental! What is search level? Scanner 2? As you walk around, your scanner will find valuable stuff such as junk, pods, or jewelry. A more expensive scanner finds stuff more often. Well, seems good to me. Wait, what is that bird? Wait, was a bird up there? What the hell? Thought I saw the bird up, like a giant bird. Okay, I'm not gonna test it. I'm not gonna test it. There you go, Picasso. I have the hiccups. Pod prices are just terrible. Jesus, I need good pod prices. I never see any babies in the slums. Maybe we're all sterile from eating like crap. It's okay. No child should have to endure this life. That's upsetting. Okay, close. You stroke Picasso's head. He whispers, if you want to choke me, go ahead. I won't mind. What the hell, man? What the hell? My pet is defective. He just wants me to kill him. Like... Romeo's eyes brim with happy tears. You ready to go to privilege? I'll take you right now. We'll be lovers in the lap of luxury. I don't trust Romeo. I'm gonna be honest. I know. Now I feel like I said, I immediately was drawn to this parrot when he started talking. So I'm like, I can't switch to the parrot now. There's no way. Romeo's face turns dark with anger. His strong hands are crushing you. You don't want to go? Spend too much time on you. You're coming whether you like it or not. Success. You twist Romeo's arm until it tears off. He runs, but you twist his leg off too. He dies from the shock. You quickly go through his wallet. Holy shit. Oh my god. Romeo just tried to fucking manhandle me and I killed him. Oh my god. Yeah, 15%, man. Let's fucking go. Romeo's gone. Well, that was the whole thing. Juliet was there in the more closer to the home, and she's like, I don't trust my brother Romeo. She's like, don't mix up with him or whatever. And then I just killed him. Easy. I don't need to beg. I know. That was actually really... I was actually really scared of what could have happened. See, and then I fail a 70% chance. What the hell is that all about? What the hell is that all about, man? What? Why? Grenade tooth. I kind of want to fix, like... Okay, we're gonna do this. What is my sick percentage? We're doing this. I'm getting him the medicine. I'm trudging through this. 11 friendship. This medicine makes me feel awful, but it'll keep me alive for a few more weeks. Look at that. I'm a good guy. Good man. I need these parts because I want to fix the robot real bad too. I feel bad for the robot. Jaw, I saw a truck dump a load of batteries in the ocean. Is this your plan? If so, please explain. More trash. Damn. Okay, I'm starting to learn. I guess I could, in theory, if I go catalog, fish, I think the numbers next to them. So, like, there's only one more general. Then there's, like, 3 different ones I could find in the park pond. So, like, if I go to the highway drain, I'm probably more likely to get ones that I haven't already gotten. I assume is... Or the warehouse, or legendary. Whatever legendary means. Yep, give it to me. I'm pushing my luck. I'm pushing my luck here. Nice, Picasso. Yep. Nice. Yep. Oh, it's so worth it. Uh-oh. You gaze into the brain shard and concentrate. A horrific vision distracts you. You teleport to a strange place. Oh, no. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. No! I really thought I could redo it. Oh, it only has one charge. Shit, I'm fucked. I'm fucked. I'm going to the hospital. I guess we're gonna see what happens when I go to the hospital. Oh no. Oh no. My stomach is Picasso. I'm struggling. You sleep terribly. The clinic smells like blood and vomit. You listen to people groaning in pain all night. Damn. You're waking in the clinic. I'm sick. Energy is halved. $72 for treatment. Gained 100. Oh, Jesus. You ran out of energy. Don't make it a habit. Sleeping in the clinic costs money and has a chance to reduce your stats. Your tent is east of here. You should head that way. I got boned. Unfair. Yeah, no, I don't want to lose the precious stats. Okay, I'm just gonna kind of like head back home. I'm gonna take it easy on myself. Gonna kind of just limp home. Why is it? It kind of looks weird. I don't know why I just now noticed that kind of too. It's like... More junk. Good. West of here is the industrial zone. Earth doesn't have industrial anymore. Now it's a storage place for other planets' industrial waste. Excellent. Let's go. Social again. I pissed the bed again. I pissed the bed? I'm pissing the bed. You tell Juliet about your relationship with Romeo. Thank God you didn't go with him. I'm starting to suspect that he may be a human trafficker. Something terrible could have happened to you. Well, Juliet, I killed him. Juliet gives you the cane she carries. Take this. It has a monomolecular wire inside. If anyone ever gets too fresh with you again, you can cut them apart. See, this game... Okay, so here's the thing about this game. It's a free game. I always suggest people should play it if, like, you're interested. But the thing was, I was expecting to play this game just once tonight, right? But the thing is, there's apparently millions of endings. I assume all tied to, like, the friendships. And there's also 3 different, like, classes. Like, at the beginning, I chose one of 3 alien races. So I assume that, like, it could change if I do different things. So now I'm, like, debating if I should just play to finish, you know, I also assume there's like different endings based on like if you just go to the new place. Yeah, the Romeo thing was probably going to be an ending for sure. But I could just go to I could just get the ID to go, or I feel like I could do other things. So I can't tell if I want to play more than just tonight. maybe I need to see. Okay, so I got a cane. Oh, I befriended Juliet. Look at that. I'll be staying in the slums for a while. I want to track down the other human traffickers that Romeo is working with. They have to be stopped. What does the cane do then with me? Cane? Oh, it's just a gift. This cane has a... Oh. So it's just, I don't think it's like an item. It's like it's just like a thing showing that you got a friendship, I think. Great. Excellent. Love it. Like this game is simplistic, but it's written and done really well. I kind of... Oh, clicked the wrong thing. All right, we have lots of money here. Oh my god. All right, here we go. No, this is smart. This is smart investments. I need a few more parts, and I'll be your friend for at least 1 year. It may be longer if we get along well. How close? 84? How do I meet TG Friday? I don't understand. I don't understand. Yeah, old Tandy's pretty high too. Let's see. I've been finding a lot more bodies around the slums lately. There's either a gang war going on or someone is cooking bad spam. How high is my sick? 26. 26% chance. So I assume depending on how high your sick is, that's like, it's like a percentage every night you go to sleep, then you wake up sick, I assume is the case there. Catch. Damn it. You and President chat about gardening. There's something sexy about a person who can make things grow. She undresses you with her eyes. Cool. Cool. Come into my garden, I want to show you something. She leads you to the garden. You lay in the dirt with her and let nature take its course. I think I just had sex. Damn it. Your scanner finds buried plastic. You dig up some jewelry. What does jewelry do? Huh? 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 Jewelry? Jewelry. Jewelry. That pear had ice cream in it? Huh? I'm so mystified by everything. $7 per pod? Fuck you. Easy. Easy. You're probably wondering how I got this robotic body. Not sure how sure I should say. I don't want to scare another fine fisher away from the water. IQ's robotic. It's probably IQ, right? IQ's robotic torso squeaks as she laughs ruefully. IQ. That's a dope name. My name is IQ. I should probably go home. I'm not gonna attempt it. I'm scared. I'm like really terrified of losing, fucking up the teleport. I'll never catch that damn pigeon. That damn pigeon. You lie in the fetal position and clutch your fan to your chest. Nice. Pod prices are average. Average? Average pod prices? Say. I feel like the cycle I should be doing is like... Not that I've seen. I don't think I've ever was told that it was higher than average. 16 per pod? I don't know. Easy money. Easy money. Joshi. Joshi. Yoshi. Okay. A gangster? Wow, I flee and I lose the same amount of money. Same amount of money. I'm never... Damn it. Gain a sick. What the hell? No more. No more. Okay, so the bad thing is I get money here at the junk shop, but I also lose, or I get good money at the junk shop and I get good money down below at the junk barge. But like they're both opposite directions, so like I lose like all my energy for a day. Just basically by getting to both of them. The white blob? Where was the white blob again? I'm like out of sight, out of mind. Okay, manholes bring you to connect to like other manholes. So you can like kind of like fast travel, but you also get sick by using them. And they don't seem, I mean, they're somewhat effective, but they're kind of meh. Where they like bring you. The person lying down, I think I talked to the person. I think they're dying or something, and it was something like that. Oh, I got so much money right there. I can go check it out again. Get to work. 9/11. See, I think I could buy a deed. I could open up, I could stay. Maybe I don't have to go to privilege. And I can just stay in the slums and start a business, you know? I could just say no to privilege. The wall between the slums and privilege was built a few years ago. Oh, we read that one before. My fan breaks down, but you kick it a few times, it starts back up. Oh, I was really scared. I thought I lost my fan. Oh, drone hovers of the park. Downdraft collapses your tent. Pod prices are just terrible. Ugh. Of course they are. Okay, so you are a white blob. It's a vampire movie called Forever the Second, Dirt Sex. George is asleep on the bench, but he's loose enough to chat. I'm having a weird dream. Oh, I did try this and I failed also. That's 2 fails at high percentage. So that's cool. Okay, white blob. This, are you calling this person a white blob? This is a white blob. It's tuna. I talked to him before. You can buy cheap fish from him. But it makes you like sick. It's like bad fish. It's like really bad. It's like not worth buying basically for the little amount of calories, I feel. 9 per pod. I need to do at least average. Sound effects. Xeno horse. If you really want to know, here's how I lost my body. In this ocean is a sea monster called Moray Dick. I hooked him once, but he went berserk. I only survived by getting all these implants. True story. True story. I swear, true story. Gangsters are hunched. 20% chance? Wow. I didn't even try to do that. You grab the gangster by her enormous hairdo and slam her face into the ground as she collapses and other steps up to fight. No. No more. No more. Back up. Back up. Okay. You grab the gangster by her enormous hairdo and slam her face into the ground as she collapses and other steps up to fight. No more. I can't do this. Ah. That sucks. Petra gazes thoughtfully across the ocean. You join her. After a while, she strikes up a conversation. It wouldn't. I didn't mean to. Okay. So, I thought I was going to be able to click the thing. I thought I was going to be able to click the thing and then see what the percentage was and then back out. So, I clicked into it, just wanted to see what the percentage was. And then it stuck me in that thing, and then I couldn't, like, back out at all. I agree. I wanted to do the other check. It probably would have been a social check, I'm guessing. But I was stuck. And, like, I couldn't do anything. In privilege, people don't believe in Jaw. They don't like to think anyone is better than them. Jaw's like that too. That's why she made us to worship her. The difference is that Jaw has ultimate cosmic power and the people in privilege just think they do. Okay. Like I got boned. Alright, so the fake ID is getting cheaper as I get my social stat up. Oh, I should probably head home. The ultimate question is, how many days is it going to be for me to get to an ending? I love you even more than I love killing folks. I want you to have this. This is the last person I loved. You're the only one for me now. Gained a severed head. Great. Is my stick still bad? 22. I think it's going down a little. Going down a bit. You're a good person. You remind me a lot of my wife. She's a hell of a lady. Joe looks into wistfully looks into wistfully your eyes. Okay. Nice, a new stat. Social. North toward oh god. Scanner finds buried plastic. Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright, well, we'll take it easy here. Apologies if you really wanted to read all the pop-ups. There's vast wealth somewhere up here. Allegedly. Where's my wealth? I'm risking it. There it is. Hey, 3 medicine? Tearing his feathers out. You hold him until he calms down. He whispers, "I hate everything but you." Nice. Nice. Sex rave. Sex rave? So down. Vengeance must have partied hard last night. The whole park is coated in feces. Pod prices are terrible. Great. You know what I could probably do with the jewelry? I could probably... Why are they only on fake ID now? I'm gonna give the jewelry to... Great. There's a person, over here. You. Iceberg. You give Iceberg some jewelry. Nice jewels. These will look hot as hell on me. I guess. I'm being attacked by chinchillas. Everything. Leave me alone. The fuck? I should have fought him. I just need to fight these people. Just teach them a lesson. You analyze Georgie's dream. It's a prophecy. After praying for so long without result, the peaceful followers of Jah will eventually become violent. Great. This feels like those old stories you would hear of like people going to like a GameStop or like a Walmart or something and buying a game that's on sale for like $5 and then going to the like GameStop across the street and selling it back for like $10 and just keep repeating until you can just keep getting money. I'm gonna have to use the mine shard again. Here we go. Excellent. Okay. Oh, of course I'm sick. Of course. Okay, I was gonna... Fuck. Fuck. Okay, I'm gonna try going into that shop. Not shop. What is it? A bar? Whatever the fuck it is. And I'm gonna do the other check. And it'll be fine. Everything will be great. Just gotta make it across there. Just gotta slowly. Here we go. You try to look confident as your mind races to concoct a story. Alright. Nipple inflator. Fuck. There's so many things like I want to do. I want to go bring the medicine to that one person as well. I'm being pulled in so many directions. He used a broken bottle to skin something. It might be a snake, but it looks like a severed arm. Grenade tooth. So like get more medicine so that when I go up there, I see what you're saying. That actually doesn't sound like a bad idea. How much money do I have? I'm just... Fight! Yes! I slammed the cannibal in the gut. He coughs up several fingers. An ear, a glove, and some spare change. I'm just gonna buy several. A dead body's on the ground. It's sprawled in a massive puddle of vomit. You search the remains. Cool. Thanks for all the medicine. I know it ain't cheap. Are you a crook or something? Don't answer that. All that matters to me is that you're my friend. Rub sludge on an inflamed tumor. Oh, I can only give one medicine a day. Actual boned. Okay, well, I lowered my own sickness then. Because might as well. Alright, one of these days, the pod market is going to be great. Martial arts movie, Fangs of the Swan. Fantasy movie called Tyrant the Last Decapitator. Another jewelry. Mustard sardine. Great. Jaw, make all the terminally ill people die quickly. It's not very kind of you to string them along. Casa's tearing his feathers out. You hold him until he calms down. He whispers, I hate everything but you. I love him. I pray for you every night. You mean a lot to me. A hesitant kiss. Great. How close are we up to here? Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yep. I know. Me too. It's crazy. Great. I gained more sick. Okay. Okay. Okay, the benchmarks I want to hit before we finish. I'm gonna do the most probably standard ending thing. I'm gonna buy the ID, the fake ID, to get to whatever. But there's definitely people, everyone who's like pretty close to 100, I want to get friendship levels all the way to 100 for sure. Also, my pet, I need 100% pet friendship. Like, that is, I need to do that too. We're getting 100% friendship with our pet. Paw prices are average. All right, I should just, what's this again? Dead body? So many dead bodies. It's terrible. It's terrible. You analyze Georgie's dream. It's a prophecy. A cloud of aphrodisiac gas will drift from space, engulf Earth, and cause a worldwide orgy. A worldwide orgy. Sure. Fuck it. Okay, what the hell is all this about? The gangsters again? Yeah, I'll try that. Bag some nice fish. Uh, 95%. Damn. Highway drain? Warehouse? Where the fuck? Highway drain. Highway drain. Cost tearing his feathers. 31%. Nice. Nice. Alright, this is gonna work. You tell the gangsters that a boat full of drugs has capsized on the pier. They rush excitedly out of the warehouse. Easy. Oh. I fucked up. Someone left a drink here. Too bad it's empty. The safe is sealed with an electronic lock. It's rather outdated. Maybe you can hack it. Oh. Inside the body bag is a bloody corpse. It's covered with tattoos. You find some cash. Well. Well. Yo, homie. Ja, I hope that all the people who lost their limbs and organs get them back in heaven. I shouldn't admit this, but I've got doubts about heaven. We screwed up our own world so bad. What if we've already screwed up heaven too? No place is safe from people. God, Petra's so based. That's what the kids say, yeah? Petra's so based. Alright. I feel like I shouldn't say that. I'm too old to say that at this point. Oh, fuck. Come on. Come on. Nice. Holding my breath. I'm not gonna choke you, Picasso. Okay, let's try the... Prophecy, industrial waste will become a health fad in privilege. People will bathe in it at spas. Nice. I do this again? Get out of here. What the hell? I just robbed him. Just take it all. And their drink. I'm taking it all. Whoa. Whoa, hey-oh, hey-oh, hey-oh. Yeah, I did get a... I'm up to 1984. 1984. Incredible. Petra's at 80%. Jaw, please keep those kids from privilege from kicking down the squatters' tents. It's super rude. It is super rude. I agree. Oh, I need that part. Fuck. Oh, roses. Ah. Stop. 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 Ah, stop. Cloud of birds and flies hovers over the ocean. There must have been a big fish kill last night. Fabulous wealth draws you north. North. Actually, I could get... How much... You gave me all those roses, so I grew a special one for you. Someday we'll ditch this dump and go somewhere beautiful. Then we'll have a real garden. That's right. That's right. How the hell... sprawls on the ground weeping in self-pity. You'll never get through to him like this. 71% virtue. I need to... Was there a water source down here? Ha! You grab the biker's nose and twist until it pops. As he runs away crying, you tear off his chaps and check the pockets. I just need one new fish, for fuck's sake. Horrid. Upsetting. Sleep on the bench. She's loose enough to chat. You're the only one that understands my dreams. Everyone else just thinks I'm nuts. I sleep so much because I'm tired of those people. What? Squid? Rude. Cash pile. Growing. I could give up gambling for someone like you. Couldn't even do that for my wife. That's why she left me. Joe hugs you warmly. Then he hugs you a second time and presses you closer. Domino Joe has his comlink turned up really loud. He's watching an advertisement for grief counseling. Damn it. Fuck. Upset by everything. $88. I need 3 more parts. Just 3. It must be tough coming here. Sludge makes you sick. I know I look disgusting too. I do the same for you though. That's what friendship is. Buster holds your appendage. His fingers come off in your grip. Oh my god. Terrible. Look at me not, like, selling my organs. I'm trying to be good. You know, just casually not selling my organs. Job, please kill all toxic mold in my church. I'm tired of preaching on the streets. Thanks. Yeah, I'm going. That's what I'm attempting to do here. You analyze George's dream. It's a prophecy. The mayor of privilege will birth centuplets. These 100 people will rule as an oligarchy. Fight. Damn it. Hey, apart. Yep. A new species. Let's go. Clutch. Clutch fishing. Life is empty. What's the point of going on? Stay cool and sleep great. Your fan keeps you comfortable. Pod prices are terrible. Draws you west towards the rail yard. Yeah, I noticed that. I misread it. I thought it was going to be another money-losing thing if I lost the fight, but I ended up losing a lot of energy instead. That's fine, though. There we go. I just keep fucking up the bird. I'm failing every check. Every check is failing. Great. It's a prophecy. A new serum will cure all disease in most species. Unaffected species will rise up in revolt. If you want to catch Moray Dick, here's how. There's a secret fishing spot off Shogo's trash barge. Cast from there and use this lucky lure. Get that bastard for me. Gain the baby doll lure. Oh, we're getting that legendary fish then. I see it. You unfold your fishing rod and drop a huge serpentine shadow lurks in the water. But you don't hook it. Fuck. I really want to catch it. I'm so... Job, please help the robots. They're treated like crap and they really deserve better. You know, the Bible hasn't changed for millennia. I was thinking about updating it, but now I think you should. You got a fresh outlook and could really shake things up. Take this notebook and get writing. That's right. I am the pillar of morality. 2 pods, $62. Perfect. I wouldn't be alive without you. I think I love you. I wanted to tell you that before I die. Buster tries to smile. A tooth comes out and a fly crawls from the gap. I feel bad for Buster. I don't feel so good. How high is Buster? Let's check. 65. A solid 65. Took a wrong turn there. Sorry for blabbing about my wife all the time. Tore me up when she left. The only time I forget her is when I think about you. Joe kisses you. As your lips lock, he sighs. Why does everyone... Why am I... Like... Everyone. Everyone is after me. In a romantic way. It's literally everyone. Yeah, it must be my pheromones. They're so strong. For some reason, your whole body is in excruciating pain. What else is new? There we go. Picasso rants about the many horrors of the world. After you scratch his neck for a while, he mellows out. I really want to catch that pigeon. George's asleep on the bench. He's loose enough to chat. When I dream all this stuff, none of it makes sense to me. Without you, my dreams are just dreams. You make them into prophecies. Analyze the dream. It's a prophecy. War stirring between the rich and poor. The conflict will be bloody, but it won't accomplish much. Someone left a drink. Now I'm doing this for money. And for this fishing spot. Curses. Again. I don't have the energy to work. I can. I talked to him earlier one time. I forgot what it was that he did. I could check again. In a sec tomorrow. I also didn't have, like, energy to spend too much. Pigeon flies into your fan and is eviscerated. Blood sprays all over you. Other than that, the night is peaceful. Gross. Also flies a loop above your head. He gags and says, pollution is awful today. This world is a dump. It's a dump. It's a prophecy. Tired of being abused, all Earth's machines destroy themselves. Computing technology regresses. 56% for Georgie here. No! Come on! I want it so bad. So bad. great. Electric raspberry scent. As you approach junk you're holding in your mouth waters as you approach the mold spots the junk you're holding and jiggles with excitement. Great. That was horrible. All this pain is worth it just to see you. I'd be so happy if you could just lie in the sludge and hold me for... Buster begins coughing so hard that his skin splits open. I have a feeling Buster is not gonna make it. Oh, I'm sick. Great. Towards the park. Wow. Wow. I know I've got problems. I can't stop gambling. I'm hung up on my wife. I'm getting old too, but I love you. I want you to have this. It's where I get my luck from. Dragon tile. Dragon tile. Just gonna slowly. It's a prophecy. Plastic will replace every organic material on Earth. I'm just gonna leave that money there, I guess. Who needs the money? Not me. I still want this fish. This legendary fish. Oh! You hook something huge. It's fighting back hard. Oh, I need a physical stat? I didn't consider it at all. I'm gonna be honest. Oh no. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, potentially still okay. Potentially not terrible. Come on. Come on. Uh-oh. Flee. Uh-oh. Ah. 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 What the hell? Pod prices are high. What is with this 5% chance? I mean, I'll be... Prehensile pecs. Luna child. George is asleep. Seeing the future is pretty cool, but it's kind of pointless. Even if I know the future, it's not like I can do anything to change it. I'm so upset. $23 per pod. 23 is the high price. Rip off, man. Okay, so I need... Alright, 30% chance? Alright, I failed I got sick with 5% chance twice in a row. Surely the game could give me... Fuck. I'm boned. I'm boned. I'm so boned. Yeah. I can't complain at all. The Romeo thing... This sucks. Oh, no! Clinic smells like blood and vomit. I'm sick. Energy's halved. Fuck me. I probably have enough for the ID. Yeah, probably. The thing is, I wanna get the pet up to 100%. And who else left? Buster, Chia, probably. Georgie. The parts? Yeah, I need to find parts. Fuck. Fuck. Thank you for reminding me. Oh, man. Well, well, well. Well, well, well. Leave me alone. I'm going to die real soon. Don't be sad, though. The time we had together was good. I only wish we could have. Buster looked steadily into your sensory organs. His gaze is full of meaning. You think you understand. You strip away your clothes and help Buster with his. You make love in the sludge. As you finish, he whispers, "Bye now," and dies in your embrace. Buster's dead. You want something to remember him by, but he didn't have many possessions. Crack open his collapsed chest and pull out his heart. Gain a heart. That certainly happened. That was a thing that occurred. Okay, so what I'm gonna do... Get in there. You feel numb. There must have been painkillers. Oh, yeah. Okay. We gotta find... I gotta find parts. And the thing is, I think parts are gonna be found... in, like, this upper area. I feel like I found more parts in this section. Infomercial for do-it-yourself sinus surgery kit. Cool. There you go, Milos. There's a part. I found a part. It's that blue dingle dong. Get out of here. God. Sex and sports ball. I missed it. Huh? Okay, I need that part so bad. Fuck the bugs. Fuck everyone. Everyone just leave me alone. Pigeon nest is enormous. I stole an egg. Going in here. Forget, what is it that you do? Jewelry? Marvu dangles a gold necklace in your face. I got some jewelry if you want. It's amazing what people keep in their pockets. How about 18? Sure. That's all you got? She just seems nervous. She tries to speak several times. Finally, she whispers in your ear, I think I love you. Everyone in this game. I am an alien who is around here just to give a good life to my pet parrot and have sex with everyone, I think. That is all I'm here to do. True. True, Juliet didn't. That's a good point. There's one win. Draws me west. So close. 96. How many slots are on the people list? Quite a bit. I still don't know how to meet TG. So... So. I assume, oh, he's still up there. Oh, yeah. Kinda. He's kinda still up there, I should say. 3 junk, 94 money. Nice. Nice. Well, I know if you're talking about TG I know is... They said it's like someone who walks around at night, but like... Fuck. I need better strength anyway. You know that's Georgie's dream. It's a prophecy war stirring between the rich and poor. Conflict will be bloody, but it won't accomplish much. How's tearing his feathers out. You hold him out until he calms down. He whispers, I hate everything but you. Here we go. Prices are high. Prices are high. Those prices, they're high. Paradise of the Terror Mind. Oh, there's a part. Oh. Oh. Thanks for all those jewels. I'm looking real fab now. Iceberg does a dance move. Sparkling radiance dazzles you. I've been dazzled. It's the sound effect. If you want to choke me. No. No choking. Fuck, I can't get down. It's a prophecy. Secret healing power of spam will be revealed. Heavy spam users will be found to be important. Yeah. It's a scam. It's a scam. Where is she at now? 85? Ugh. Ah. Alright, the people I really care about at this point. Omni, the robot. Chia, I could probably get. Georgie, I can probably get. And then Milos. Oh, I can read bios of them? Can I see TG then? Spam junkie in the worst way. You've never seen her, but every night you hear her wandering the park and raving to herself. People say she used to be a teacher. The school is as bad as they are. Oh yeah, I've already read that. That's why. That's why it seemed familiar. I like Uprock. So fucked up. Wait. Although Chippy tends bar every single hour of the week, she still makes time for a hot, slimy roll in the hay with her cutest patrons. AKA me. Probably. Alright, I'm gonna go to sleep, and then we can go fix the robot. For breakfast, you suck on a used piece of dental floss. Nasty. Nasty. Grossing me out. See, this is the park, it says. The park? Where is it? There it is. Fuck. I can't grab it. 2 medicine. Money. 2 medicine. Money. I'm out of stuff. I'm so sorry. I'll do better next time. Wait, you're out of stuff? You can't be out of stuff. You made me whole. We are friends now. This is nice. I must choose a new job. I can be anything, so the choice is difficult. Help me choose. Uh... Whatever you want. Omni disassembles herself. She begins replacing her parts with oozing globs of smart plastic. Your suggestion is good. As your friend, I will give you a gift. Omni has rebuilt her entire body from smart plastic. She's constantly changing forms. I'm evolving. I will evolve all of the robots with me. As my friend, you have no choice but to aid me. She's gonna lead the robot resistance against us all. I've caused it. He's gonna go get fucked up. Sounds good. Bam. Oh, this is TG Fry's tent. She moans fitfully inside. Yeah, I can't get in. Can't get in, man. I can't get in, man. Rants about the many horrors of the world after you scratch his neck for a while and mellows out. Yeah, I think I can buy spam. I guess that would probably be a good... Let's try it. For the curiosity of seeing what TG looks like. Aren't I just fueling bad? Aren't I just fueling bad? Bad behaviors? but the curiosity. The thing is, I don't want to buy the fake ID and then, like, well, I'm sure I can buy it and then just go use it when I want. Okay, we got the ID. ID secured. Yeah, you alright? 13 friendship. Alright, well. I have quite a bit of money, right? I'm a terrible person, aren't I? Alright, we're gonna do it. I do have like a high level of curiosity. I want to see what TG looks like. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that is the case, yes. Alright, let's go buy a bunch of drugs. Do I have jewelry to give you? Oh, goodness. Oh, wait. That was a thing. Grab that. Uh-oh. Not this again. Oh, God. Oh, God. It transforms into a tar pit. Jungle plants spring nearby. You hear the roar of massive creatures. You're transported back to prehistoric times. If you close your left eye, you only see good in the... You only see good. If you close your right eye, you only see evil. Here you go. This is TG Friday's tent. Yeah, raspy voice comes from within. Spam is transforming me. I can see the whole world working. Oh, I can only give one at a time. Damn. The rain is unusually hot today. It scalds your skin and evaporates before hitting the ground. If you want to choke me, I don't want to choke you ever. Ever. Oh, I caught the bat. Its eyes bulge aggressively as you crush it. Nice. There's an evil face? Oh, this? That's the ID guy. That's the guy. That's the gate to get into privilege. This is the gate to get into privilege, and then he checks your ID or something. I was like, face. Oh, I need to go. Fuck. I need to go. It's too late. Actually, it might not be too late. Let's try. No, I didn't mean to do that. Analyze George's dream. It's a prophecy. After recession, most rich people will go broke. All the world's wealth will be owned by 50 people. Too true. Too true. Did I already give her... Yeah, I did. Oh, for fuck's sake. How obnoxious. How obnoxious. George is asleep. I've been thinking about you. With my dreams in your brains, we could change this world in a big way. Probably. As global warming causes temperatures to rise, clothing will become obsolete. Fun. I think I have to... I think I'm gonna have to come to grips with the fact that I will not catch the big fish. The big fish is not going to be caught. I've seen the giant bird up there before. I've seen it. I've seen it. What is the deal? What is the deal? I just can't catch a break. Do I need to go into the... Milos has been, I think, at 100% for a while. I need to go into the thing. I'm such an idiot. I'm such an idiot. I'm being robbed and... Fuck. I just kept giving him money. I could have just gone and talked to him. I could just... The job was done. I'm getting pods by the... Apparently there's a guy living in a hidden hovel out in the highway. I heard he's a famous movie star or something. I like you, so this is on the house. I'm gonna make you something real special. Bottoms up. 20 calories, gain 8 sick, gain 13 friendship. Ah. Milos collapses to the ground. He somehow manages to avoid spilling his drink. I'm dying. Take this. It's all I got left. Drink. Bouncer hauls Milos' corpse away. You are left holding his last drink. Well, Milos is dead. Unfortunate. $95. Raspy voice. Once all my blood has been replaced with spam, I'll be unstoppable. When that day comes, you'll be glad you helped me. Oh boy. I'm an enabler. I'm an enabler. Everyone is dying because of me. Everyone is dying because of me. There we go. You let Picasso ride around on your head. After a few minutes, he whistles happily to himself. We did it. Couldn't be better. Couldn't be better. Not everyone. A large amount, enough people where I consider maybe I need to wonder if I'm the problem. It's a prophecy, a cloud of aphrodisiac. Oh, the aphrodisiac gas, yeah. Yeah. Do I need... George Harrisburg, she, how I just keep sneaking in here. Georgie. You. Oh wait, did I already do it? Can't keep track of what I'm constantly quickly going through and stuff. Oh, see, I knew I should have been reading these things because he's now happy all of a sudden. I found a shiny. Maybe life is worth living. Oh wait, no, maybe I already said that before. Never mind, I take that back. I immediately... I've mastered the spam. It used to control me, but now I control it. Happy to hear that. I'm gonna end up killing TG Friday here. TG Friday is gonna die. For sure. For sure not gonna make it. Do I care to get Chippy up to 100? I gotta stop at some point. We gotta finish the game. I gotta call my shot here. Of course I failed it. Alright, I'm gonna do this for some calories here. Nice. Yeah. Did I get her to 99? Damn it. With the power of spam, I can make us immortal. Give me more. I must learn all its secrets. Cannibalism will become a popular fad. Species of brainless people will be bred as food. Reach in my pocket and take what's inside. If you use it, you can dream like me. Gain the funky worm. Funky worm. Funky worm. Meow. I've been telling my tapeworms about you, and they agree that we belong together. I want you to have this. It means everything to me. A Bible? I don't want it. No, the worst part is I'm probably not even gonna see what TG looks like, am I? It's all gonna be for naught. She's just gonna die in her tent. Finally, I am one with the spam. Take this and join me. Black tar spam. Well. I'm gonna say, look, I mean, this is like about 50% of people, at least, it looks like, up to a level, up to 100%. I'd say it's pretty good. And now, it's time for me to go and go to privilege with my pet parrot. Is it out of 20? Did it say out of 20? Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 6, 10, 11, 12. Out of 26. It looks like. Oh, that's true, the gifts. Well, 12 out of 20 gifts, but it looked like there was 26 people on this. So maybe not everyone gives you a gift, perhaps? I don't know. Unless I miscounted this really bad. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 26. Yeah. Exactly. All right, let's go. So that's about almost 50%. Well, 12 out of the 20 possible gifts. 12 out of 26, 100% people. It all makes sense. Percentages. All right, let me into privilege. You hand the guard your fake ID. His eyes widen in disbelief. He scrutinizes it carefully. I don't know how you got this, but I guess I have to let you through. Go over to the gate and I'll open it for you. This is the gate to privilege. Once you pass through, there's no going back. Are you ready to leave? With your visa, you can take another person to privilege with you. Who do you bring? Oh my... No! This is too tough of a choice. Oh no. Okay, well, let's work through this, right? Buster is dead. Buster isn't making it through. Chia has tapeworms. This music is weird. Domino Joe has a gambling problem. IQ is actually pretty dope. I'm not gonna lie. IQ is pretty dope. Georgie? Juliet had no actual problems, it seemed. At least according to me, like, apparent to me. Didn't Milos die? What am I supposed to do if I pick him? Old Tandy is a serial killer. Old Tandy seems nice, but is an actual serial killer. Omni is pretty cool. Robot, smart plastics. Petra was actually pretty cool. Petra was the religious person, but like very much questioning religion, and also was like an understanding religious person. Omni's gonna murder everyone? Probably. Presidenta, she was a little weird, but she was fine. Petra and IQ seem to be like the safest bets. Do I want to go safe bet, or do I want to go exciting? Or I pick someone who's already dead, and I don't have to worry about anything. No, you know what? IQ is probably the best choice, honestly. The glowing spires of privilege form a fairy tale world of light and color. Shops, restaurants, and condos line every street. People in outrageous, impractical clothes bustle past you walking their designer pets. So this is how the other half lives. You spend months getting a job and finding a condo. Even in this land of plenty, there are few opportunities for people like you. Much like your life on the outside, your existence in privilege is an endless grind for money. You find a job as an assistant to a fortune teller. Unlike you, your boss has no psychic powers. He makes his living by conning and blackmailing his clients. You want to quit, but your boss threatens to frame you for his own crimes. You're under his thumb. Life in privilege isn't exactly what you imagined. However, if you keep working at it, maybe you can beat the system and find happiness. You and IQ go fishing every day and eat fish for every meal. Even in privilege, the fish are toxic and IQ eventually dies of mercury poisoning. You chop her body to bits and use it as bait. She would have wanted it this way. The fuck, man? This is just depressive. Life still sucked. I think that's the point. I think the point is to say that life still sucked. If I was... Consider me not shocked. I assume that was gonna be... the point. The capital T, capital P, the point. Oh shit, here we go. Thanks for treating me so good. I only wish that I could have done the same for you. You may be a bum, but your heart is solid platinum. My tapeworms and I thank you from the bottom of your stomachs. Our stomachs. Shaw is here for you, and so am I. We both know fishing is the only thing that matters. It's nice to be with someone who gets that. Stick around. Never find someone else like you. Following through is the only good bet I ever made. Thanks for sorting me out. Sure as hell needed it. You risked your sanity to explore the depths of my mind. Thank you. No one but you understands what goes on in there. This world is full of real villainy. Thank you for helping me see that. I'll bring every human trafficker in the city to justice. And it won't be pretty. From beyond the grave, Milo says, you had pity on my poor drunk soul when no one else did. That's real swell now. Got anything to drink? You transformed me from a deactivated shell to the highly dynamic artificial being I am today. Someday, I may accomplish the same thing for you. If you need guidance, look to Jaw. If she isn't listening, then find me. I'm your friend for life. This is an ugly world, but we made it a little more beautiful. Thanks for willing away the hours with me. Chatting with you really charges my battery. Spam breaks through you. I thank it every day for your powerful deeds. And give me some more. I'm starting to come down. Oh, Picasso! Maybe life isn't so bad after all, but being depressed is my entire personality. Without that, I'm nobody. I can't change now. Picasso size. Karma, 100. Rank, Paragon of Virtue. Stories of your good deeds circulate in the slums. Inspired by your saintly actions, organ leggers get real jobs. Club kids go to school, and spam addicts go cold turkey. Nice. Excellent. What a good game. What a fun little game. Honestly, I spent more time with it than I thought I was going to. Almost 4 hours with this. I thought this was going to be like maybe 2 hours. But it wouldn't be me playing a game if it wasn't so, like super long, making something super long here. Wait, beat up Presidenta? Sell Rosie to the butcher? Oh, here's all the endings. Oh my goodness. Oh, you can just die from an illness. Okay. Well. Oh no! I nearly avoided this. Wait, there's parrot curry? Is that up there? Uh-oh. Oh no. Yeah, probably another pet. You're right. Well, so there's clearly, if you really wanted, a lot more you could do. You could probably end up min-maxing a lot better than I did in this game to really try to get like certain things faster. But there's a lot. I like this though. I was glad I found it. I've been meaning to check this out for the longest of times. For the longest of time. Take privilege by force? Yeah. And that's the thing, like, so if you click like new game, let me see. So like I pick this guy and he's like, he's psychic obviously, and he's all about intelligence, I think, but I'm pretty sure you could you could go with this guy. I was so close to picking this guy. just on looks alone. Or I guess I could have been this fucking abomination. But I assume those do different things as well, and kind of changes the game up slightly. Oh shit, I didn't mean to go this far. Go, take me back. Take me back. Take me back. I would have been okay. Now that we finished, I would be really bummed if I finished the game with the Romeo ending thing. If that would have happened, that would have been such a big bummer. I would have been like, what the fuck? And I probably would have had to restart. I probably would have been like, I need to play a new game. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it. It was a nice Sunday stream. I like deviating and doing, you know, the weird little things every once in a while. So, normal streams start the week. I assume a new game starting probably Tuesday. Can't wait to start that. I think it's a medium-sized game. I don't think it's a super long game, but I don't think it's a short game either. I probably should check how long it is, but normal streams throughout the week. I don't think I have anything else to say. Hint. It is a platformy-like game. Platformy? More like a boss fighting game. I think it's a game mostly focused around bosses. And if you're into the idea of me playing more like a game that is more of like a test towards me and my actual game playing skills, if you don't want to just watch me playing a bunch of visual novels and stuff and using my brain, then this would be the game, I guess. But that'll probably be Tuesday that I'll start that. So yeah, enjoy the rest of your Sunday. take it easy. And I'll see you probably in another stream.